We are at Kubari, and the ministry is having a training session for our extension officers and the officers, the people who work on the estate here, that is part of Belmont Estate. And the training today is natural controls of bamboo. One of the mandates of the Ministry of Agriculture is to ensure that we respond to problems that farmers are having currently. And the problem of the bamboo, the control of bamboo, is one that our farmers are constantly asking us about. And so we came up here today to demonstrate and to the farmers here and to train our officers on how to control different methods of controlling bamboo and managing the bamboo naturally. We would usually have the bamboo stool would be cut down and then burnt, but sometimes in the midst of a plantation, in the midst of a field, in the midst of a plot of established trees, that is not something that is possible. So here, this is a greener option. This is a more climate smart option, a more sustainable and resilient option for us to learn and to share with the farmers and with our officers. So we have a practical, we've had a theoretical part, a short session, and now we're having practical part where our officers are learning how to actually do all of the things that are part of those methods in a hands-on manner. We have to become food secure as a nation and as a region. The issue of food security is one that is right up on top of our priorities. And so the reclaiming of abandoned lands is something that is forefront in our minds. If we look around, there are lots of abandoned nutmeg and cocoa lands, and we have to get those lands back into production. And therefore methods like this would assist us in clearing those lands, getting control of the areas that are non-productive and putting them back into production. It also would assist us in ensuring that the areas that that are currently covered in bamboo, if we're going to try to manage or control them, when we do so, it's done in a resilient manner and a sustainable manner, because the use of chemicals and other methods that we could have used to manage and control this, that would result in chemicals and so on, the runoff of those chemicals going down the hill. If we can appreciate that most of our nutmeg and cocoa farms are in higher elevations, and then you have people living down the bottoms, and then you also have other crops, leafy crops and other vegetables being planted in the lower regions. So if we have chemicals and so running off from the higher regions to the lower regions, then that would affect the quality of the food. And part of food security is not just having food available, but it's also having safe food that will be good for our citizens to consume.